Oh, hey, didn't see you there. I'm heading out with my son this morning. My wife got on my case and said, can you just please go get that for me and my coworkers? And I'm like, what do you want? She's like, go get me my pasta, my Italian pasta, and get me 2 tuna for my 2 coworkers because they've been treating me to lunch a couple of times the last couple of weeks. So I'm like, okay then, I'll go. And I'll just stop by the grocery store and get something for me and my son, Zan.
I already saw a dog.
Oh, you saw a dog?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a stray dog, I think.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, I like that dog.
You like that dog?
Yeah.
Is it a Chihuahua?
No, it's a big one.
Oh.
It's not a pit bull. I hate pit bulls.
You used to like pit bulls.
I know.
Remember I was saying that the weather got real bad that week and a half, and then the sun started coming out and the weather got better? Guess what? There's another storm. That first storm left. Now there's another one developing near us again. So now the weather's bad again for the last several days.
Now it's going to circles.
It's just this what do you call it, like a tropical depression that's developing near us, but it's moving away, fortunately for us. But it's been raining a lot yesterday, the day before, and all night it was raining really hard. So it looks like we're going to be having bad weather again for maybe another couple of days. But you know, what can you do? You know, I've noticed that almost all of my videos have been in my car, my SUV. You know, and it's like I always see people on YouTube, they're driving around in their car doing like a car review and everything, and I'm like, wouldn't it be funny if I just did a review in my car? Maybe talk about the cars I've had in my lifetime. The car I'm in right now is a 2015 Nissan Xterra, gray exterior, gray interior, as you can see. I wanted the 4-wheel drive, you know, the Pro 4X, or around where I'm from, we usually just call it the Pro 4x, because, you know, 4x got the X. You know, 4x4, the by is like the X, so we will say 4x, so Pro 4x. But in the States, they say Pro 4X. To each his own. So, anyway, this is only the 2-wheel drive model. I'll say the most important thing about this car compared to my last vehicle was a 2002 Jeep Liberty, and they're the same engine configuration as this 2015 Xterra. My Jeep and this Xterra are both V6. My Jeep was 210 horsepower. It was called a PowerTech V6. I don't know why they call it a PowerTech V6. It only had 210 horsepower. The power was good enough for that vehicle. It's like a small SUV, you know, about the same size as a Toyota RAV4. Anyway, this one is a V6 also, but it's got a 261 horsepower rated, and it's good too. I can feel the power in it. I'm not gonna out drag race or blow anybody off the road, but I like it. As for the vehicle itself, I love the way it looks. I always have when it first came out. I think the original one is a little bit smaller than this, not as beefy looking as this one. I really love the way this one looks on the outside. I always said that you know, the main competitor for this Xterra was the Toyota 4Runner. I like the Toyota 4Runner, but it's too boxy looking, in my opinion. It looks like a shoebox with tires on it. That's what I told my wife.
Daddy, I like your Jeep.
Yeah, my son likes my Jeep. That was the first vehicle that we used to take him in when he was a baby, when he was a newborn. When he was a newborn, we had two cars. I had my Jeep Liberty, and my wife had her 2003 Nissan Pathfinder. You know, she bought that off her brother because he wanted to. You know, we needed a second car. We only had my Jeep at that time, and we needed a second car, and the brother was willing to, you know, give it to his sister, my wife, if all we did was, you know, pay off his loan, and he'll give us the car. So we ended up with that Pathfinder. Turned out to be a really great car. It only had a few little issues, but nothing major. That was a great car.
Daddy, I see a police light.
Oh, you see a police? Yeah, keep your eyes out for police. They might pull me over because they see me talking for no reason. Yeah, we're on our way to, yeah, I told you, get my wife her pastas for her and her co-workers. Anyway, that Jeep Liberty that I had.
There's police.
Oh, there are police passing us.
Dad, I don't want you to pull over.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna pull it. No, he's just driving by. Anyway, my Jeep Liberty is like, I really love that Jeep, but that gave me problems all the time. It seems like every couple of months, you fix one problem, another problem pops up. And sometimes the same problem would pop up over and over. That Jeep drove me crazy. Owning that Jeep really soured me on the idea of owning another Jeep in the future. One day that Jeep the engine started to overheat. It was leaking coolant out of a crack in the radiator. I barely got it home one night when I was picking up my wife from work. When I just got it home, it just, you know, it literally just shut itself off when I got to our house. And it just sat there for months and months until we decided to get rid of it. At first, you know, I was just gonna sell it, but then it had so many problems and everything, I just ended up giving it away to a relative of mine that was willing to just take it because they had someone they knew in their immediate family that they said could fix everything and they could use it. You know, months later, my mother told me that they fixed it, but then I heard I heard a while later from that it's just sitting in somebody's yard somewhere with the grass growing all around it. It's not being used at all. Well, I'm here at my destination, so I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. All right, and remember, just because it's a lie doesn't mean it isn't true.
Okay.
Think about that.
Okay, bye.
Later.